Donald Trump has officially recognised Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, sending shockwaves across the region. European and Arab leaders have criticised the decision, warning that it could cause chaos in an already turbulent region. Trump emphasised his commitment to the peace process. Trump also directed the State Department to begin the transferal of the US Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Marios Sophos reports on the reactions around the world.
Signed and sealed, US President Donald Trump's decision to acknowledge Jerusalem as the capital of Israel has thrown to the wind 7 decades of fragile international diplomacy. Also taking a sideways swipe at his predecessors, who have all previously shunned the move, the president did not shy away from the historic implications. Implications which have triggered widespread criticism from the Arab world. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas denounced the decision, taking it as a line drawn in the sand.
By making these decisions, the U.S. is deliberately undermining all of the peace efforts and is thereby announcing its withdrawal from its role as a sponsor of the peace process, a role which it has played for decades.
On the opposite side of the divide, Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu was all praise for the US president, while adding that there would be no change to Jerusalem's diverse religious practices.
I also want to make clear there will be no change whatsoever to the status quo with the holy sites. Israel will always ensure freedom of worship for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike.
Yet this will do little to quell the palpable anger of Palestinians worldwide, who have called for 3 days of rage. Many of the US's strongest allies promote a negotiated two-state solution and have been quick to express their disapproval.
It is a regrettable decision that France does not approve of, and which contravenes international law and UN Security Council resolutions.
Many critics will now argue that Donald Trump's actions will achieve the opposite of a resolution, instead causing an unprecedented fracture in the peace process.
Well, earlier I spoke to our Jerusalem correspondent Iris Makler about whether Trump can still negotiate a peace deal after this move.
We've heard the disappointment from the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, who told President Trump, even before this speech, that he would no longer be regarded as an honest broker, that he wouldn't be the one that could be the moderator of these peace talks any longer. And we heard tonight from the man who is the Palestinian negotiator, Saeb Erekat, and he said the two-state solution is dead. We can't have the Americans coming out and having this kind of statement and then brokering a two-state solution. And he even said that it's now time to look to a one-state solution. That's an admission of defeat for Palestinians, because in a one state with Israel, they are the weaker partner. If they were seeking their own state, it's a different thing. So it's been a night of disappointment for Palestinians, and a night when they've expressed that very openly. Very, very negative things that we have heard from the Palestinians towards Donald Trump and about the peace process.
Our Jerusalem correspondent Iris Makler.